Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. All right, I am doing my second paycheck from my main source of income, the one that pays the bills. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this particular video. All right, I need to go ahead and allocate out this money so that it can go to exactly where it needs to go. I try to make sure that I do a paycheck budget where I try to sit down and determine what bills still need to be paid for the month, what's going to be due before I receive, extra income or more income or extra money. So I like to look at this and do this before payday. Now, if you look here, I am a salary employee, so my paycheck is the same every time that I am paid. This paycheck needs to cover me through 4/3. And whatever this doesn't, my second job can kick in, but I try not to use my second job income for that reason. I try to use that one more for paying off my debt and building up my savings. So let's get into this one. My mortgage, I still owe at least 1,300. My mortgage is due on April 1st. Now, I do get paid April 1st, but I don't want to use that money for bills because what happened is, let's say for May, we have April 1st and April 15th. I get paid 3 times in April? Get out. One, two. Yeah, I thought it was May. Oh my gosh. I thought it was May. Well, would you look at anywho, we're still gonna put this 1,300 aside for huh. We're still gonna put this aside for my mortgage. Okay. So then that'll have April's mortgage done. I do want to pay on my electric, but I'm not sure that I'm going to put the okay, so let's do this before I do my electric. Um Let me go down to what I know is coming. Where's that? Oh, this is going to automatically go to this account. This is a credit card. If you are new to my channel, my son plays basketball overseas, and I booked his flight to come back home. Thank God he's nowhere near all the stuff that's going on, but I just want to pay this credit card off. So that money is automatically going into the account where it needs to go to. And then my life insurance is an auto thing, so that's $25, and that'll be paid for the month. So we know those are done. All right. I want to do that because I want to see what else I was working with. So I'm working with $685. What I can do with this one is, what I can do is, um, oh, and I need to pay the other half of my car payment. We're not playing with that one. So now we have 435. I know this is due on the 25th, which is next week. And I will get this paycheck before. So I can honestly, which I don't want to do, but I could pay my internet with that check and pay my electric with this one. Oof, me not sure about that one. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Ooh, if I ever get $1,000 electric bill, I will be upset. Divided by 2, okay. And even if I did this one, well, this is an auto draft, so I'm not stressing about that one. But what I could do is take this and split that in half. This is already paid. Cell phone is already paid. Internet will be on that one. All of my subscriptions are on my credit card, and I just pay those at the end of the month. So 10, 22. So those will get paid there, and then that'll clear everything for here. Next is those debts are paid. That's paid. That's paid. This one is due at the end of the month, and then that debt will be finished, done, kaput. Actually, it is 42.58. That one will be paid and out of the way. I'll do that on that paycheck. That's debt. Allowance. I have been I haven't been spending a lot on allowance. I've actually did some work on my house and that was not that was needed. So gas I always do 40. Giving is capoose. Way over budget. If you watch my paycheck budget closeout, you know that I am done, 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 done. I did go to the grocery store today because, like I said, I did receive a portion of my paycheck today. I spent $57. I do need my hair. I need my hair done. I want to get like I want to do braids. I want to learn how to do it myself, but let me see how we're moving along. Lawn care. I do my own lawn care basically, and I already spent on that. I think I pulled it out of my allowance or out of household. So actually, I can make this zero and put it up here because I did use that. Oops, that should be 100. Um, unexpected. I don't expect anything. Peacock is 10.99. Tella is what I am actually using to record my videos, and it's actually Tella is what I'm using to record my videos. I'm still trying to figure out if I like this one. I was watching Tara with Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. I think she uses something different. I know she used to use StreamYard, so I'm not sure what she's using. I've seen some other people use InShot. I'm just trying to figure out what works best for me, but I'm not. This I can record it, edit it, and it's up. Like I can just click 2 or 3 buttons and it kind of does the editing itself, unless there are certain things that I truly want to do. So if you know of any good, um, what I want to say, any good programs that are good for recording this way, please let me know. Because it was easier when I was doing it on my phone, writing on paper. I was using like CapCut and all that stuff, but I'm not really using CapCut or Canva anymore. I'll probably use those when I do my debt update because that is on paper. Okay, so back to what I was doing. HBO Max is $2.99. Disney is $5.65. And like I said, I do use CapCut because I do when I do my monthly debt update, then I edit that on my phone. Girl, I didn't cancel this. I did not cancel Amazon. I did not. Why didn't that change? See how that didn't change? What the heck? I'm always bothering with this spreadsheet. If you're wondering, this spreadsheet is something that I purchased from Tara with Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. Um, I will leave the link below, but I need to go down here and figure out what it did. My expenses. Let me make sure that everything is calculating. I do this every time, I think. See? See? F53. I knew something was off. Okay, so basically what it is I have my mortgage, I have okay, so there's tithing, mortgage, half of the electric, all of my other bills are paid, and paid. Upgrade, lending club, Capital One, AC loan. This one is going to be paid off, thank goodness. Car payment. Oh yeah, I want to pay extra on this one, but that's supposed to come over here. Um, this is towards that. That'll go over here. I don't know why I'm doing 2 paychecks at the same time. I don't even know what this one's going to be. I'm just trying to look and see. And this is how I sit and figure out what's going to get paid. This is why I love this spreadsheet. Because typically what I used to do is just on paper, I would have taken the $2,210 and then try to budget it out. But with this one, I can be like, okay, this goes here, that goes there, this has been paid. And it's simple and it's easier for me. It's just easier. I always thought paper was like the thing for me, and not until I started using this. And I always tell Tara, or you hear me on my video, like this is simple and it just works. Okay, like even I know coming around to the third, what's going to be due at the beginning of the month will be my mortgage, and that's it before the third. It's just my mortgage. Okay, so um allowance, just not feeling allowance. I'm not feeling allowance. Maybe I'll give myself maybe I'll give myself 20. Hmm. Dining out. Did I already go over? Yeah, I'm already over on that one, so that's done. Gas is 40, and actually I still have some left over from this one because I only spent $27 over there. Giving is done. Grocery, yeah, grocery is grocery. And household, I gotta go get paint. I do need to go get paint so I can finish doing. That should honestly cost me less than $10. Nope, I'll say 15. Because I was doing if you watch my last video, I did a DIY on my home, but I just need to paint now so I can call the insurance company so they can come look at it. And I think that's it. I think that's it. I didn't put anything into savings because if you if you watch my previous video, I opened up a certificate account with Navy Federal Credit Union, and I did an original of 50, and then on the 15th, I did another 50. So that was the 50 for here. And so, yeah, I did my savings for the month for that. So if I happen to have more left over here and I don't really need it for April, because I can't just believe April is going to be a 3 paycheck month. And I'm looking at my calendar just to make sure that I'm not, wait a minute, maybe because I receive my checks on Wednesday. So let me look. We get paid on the 3rd, the 17th. Yeah, see, it's only a 2 paycheck month. I will get mine there. May is the 3. I thought it was May. I just happened to get my paychecks 2 days early. Okay. All right. So that's it. I think that's it for this paycheck. I have $18 left. I'm just going to put that here just in case whatever happens. All right, guys. That was quick, easy. This is why I love this spreadsheet. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you all so much. And I will catch you in the next video. What do I need to do? Actually, yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. All right. Bye.
Oh my God.